What's up, Poke People? Welcome to another video, and this time I have something very special for you. First of all, I want to say I apologize that I have not uploaded in a few days. That's because I was very busy with this project, with this video right now, which is actually going to be a series. And second of all, I have a lot of schoolwork and everything going on, so apologize for that. But so I just want to get into the video. I will do, as you can tell, a top 3 Pokemon video, and this is basically a recap from 5th generation. I want to point out the three most important Pokemon in every tier that is on Smogon, which means it's going to be NU, RU, UU, OU and Urus, and I will rate the Pokemon from usage and from how the Pokemon that had the most impact on the tier, and of course out of my personal experiences. So if you are a professional RU player and you completely disagree with my list, then just go ahead and leave the comments down below. And yeah, let's get right into the countdown. At the number 3 spot, we have a Pokemon that got introduced into 5th gen, of course, obviously, and that has no weakness. I'm talking, of course, of Electros. With its levitate ability, the electric type Pokemon has only no weaknesses. And yeah, first of all, let's take a look at the stats. It has 85 HP, 115 attack, 18 defense, and 105 special attack, 80 special defense, and garbage 50 speed. We can see from the attack and the special attack stats that it has a very good chance to work as a special as well as a physical attacker. And the defense stats aren't too bad, but they're definitely not the greatest, so I would not recommend using Electros as a defensive Pokemon. Yeah, so let's get into the sets, because I actually prepared some sets for the Pokemon I have on this countdown. This set is called Electros, which is a beautiful mix between never mind. Of course, we give it the expert belt and give it a rash nature, which increases the special attack and lowers the special defense. We're gonna give it 140 investments in attack, 244 in special attack, and 124 in speed. This speed is exactly the speed you need to outspeed Alomomola and Roselia, two very huge threats like tanks in the NU tier, plus it outspeeds Glaceon and Flareon without any speed investments, but I don't think that really matters. As far as the moveset goes, the standard set is to run Thunderbolt or Volt Switch, either way, Flamethrower, Giga Drain, and Superpower. This is a very nice coverage, and this is the strength of Electros, having the ability to choose between physical and special attacks. Of course, it can learn a better special attacking move. It has a better special attacking move pool. That's why it has more special attacks and more special attack investments. But all in all, it's very good to break walls. And if the opponent switches in special defense Pokemon, especially defensive Pokemon, you can easily superpower, go for the 120 base damage, and try to finish it off. On the second place, we have one of the main tanks in the NU tier right now, as of right now, and it's a pure psychic type. It's Musharna with its ability Synchronize. Of course, it has more than one ability, but the other two aren't really too good for competitive battling. I think the other one is the other one helps not to get hurt by attacks like Earthquake when you're in a double battle. So I guess that kind of helps when you're playing VGC or anything. But yeah, let's take a look at Musharna's stats. It has amazing 116 HP, 55 attack, which is garbage of course, 85 in defense, 107 in special defense, 95 in special attack, and absolutely garbage 29 speed. But it does not really need the speed since it's a tank, and it can just tank any hit and retaliate back with a move. So let's take a look at its move pool. This set is just called Supporter because it basically gives all the support for the team. It runs leftovers, a bolt nature which increases the defense but lowers the attack, which is completely fine. You can also make it increase the defense or special defense if you want to, and lower the speed. In this set we're going to give Musharna 240 in HP, 252 in defense, and 16 in special defense, just to tank some special defensive hits as well. As of move, we're going to put on Moonlight just to have some nice recovery, because Sand isn't really that big in NU, and Moonlight recovers 50% of the health when there's like no weather up. T-Wave just to cripple, like Thunder Wave just to cripple, make some very good like Choice Scarf users, or just in very good attacking Pokemon to make them slow and may not even able to attack. Give it a Psychic just to have a stab move, and Baton Pass or Heal Bell as the second, the fourth move. I'm sorry, just have some either Heal Bell to help the team out, or Baton Pass if your enemy realizes that he cannot do anything against Musharna and you know he's going to switch out. You go for the Baton Pass and you get the switch advantage. This defensive set is very strong. I did some calcs and a choice banned Golurk. Golurk has 125, I think, 125 attack. A choice banded Earthquake only does around 35%, so that's really good. A Life Orb Sheer Force Brave Bird, Adamant with from a Braviary only does about I think it was 56 or 50 or something, 60%. It definitely is not a 2-hit KO. So, and then if you don't switch it in, if it's just a 1v1 situation, you can always T-Wave the Braviary and yeah, cripple that. Now let's go to the first place. I think most of you who ever played NU know what this Pokemon is. It's highly debated to put in UU, but right now, as of right now, it's still an NU. And of course, it's the giant threat Sawk with its ability Mold Breaker. You can also run Sturdy to live on 1 HP, but Mold Breaker is just way more useful, as you're gonna see in a few seconds from the move pool. Just as of the stats, it has 75 HP, 125 attack, which is absolutely amazing and huge. Even in OU, it's a pretty good stat. 75 defense, absolutely garbage. A special attack, but that doesn't really matter because Sawk is a physical attacker. 75 in special defense, and 85 in speed, which is also pretty good. Let's take a look at its moveset. I just called this moveset too strong because it's just too strong. We give Sawk a choice band or a choice scarf. You can choose between those. Get Adamant nature to increase the attack and lower the special attack, which is of course the best thing to do. 4 in HP, just so we have a little bit of more bulk. 225 in attack, 225 in speed. And for the move pool, this is very good because we have close combat, a very powerful strong stat move. Earthquake with Mold Breaker, it can hit for example Haunter for super effective damage because it just breaks the mold. Yeah. And Ice Punch just to have some nice coverage, and Stone Edge of course for the flying types, as well as Ice Punch just to have a very good coverage. And this thing is extremely strong. It does a lot of damage against every Pokemon in the tier right now if you don't predict wrong and, for example, lock yourself into close combat while he switches into a ghost type. But Sawk is an extremely strong Pokemon. I can just repeat myself. Yeah, this is all I have to do. This was my top 3 NU Pokemon. If you guys enjoyed it, of course leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you really liked it. Next up, it's going to be RU, and hopefully I will finish the series before X and Y comes out. So yeah, peace out. See you guys.